people on the team began to take notice of this, and they began to learn that they need
for them to take notice of, which we haven't done yet. And
favor in your eyes that you should take notice of me since I'm a foreigner. Look in verse 13.
Wander around and I'll make my smoothie, but I'll take notice of, what's happening outside my window. Like I look at the trees and
performance reports. Question 1. What do I take notice of or comment on that could demonstrate that something is a priority to
heads of state to be able to take notice of a crisis that is killing 3,000 people every day still.
In the world who has a million forms of entertainment sit up and take notice of this thing, even if they didn't want to in the first.
What does everyone have to take notice of now? Where's
Well,
Gary
first
playing?
When you would never take notice of them, but I see them all. And then I have a...
Typically the first to take notice of somebody in the family being sick. Who is most likely to accompany them?
People don't usually take notice of an artist's mistake unless it's pointed out. And
is something the department wants other states to take notice of.
Some of the
Cesarean section. Let's take notice of what Aboriginal women are telling us will make a difference to closing the gap on their...
You may notice that a fellow classmate is starting to act out. Take notice of the signs. Are they disruptive, angry?
Trends of our society. And a lot of people are going to take notice of that. When we exemplify Christ,
in their lifetime, to make their political masters sit up and take notice of them.
That 17.
We began to take notice of IDs we were seeing, addresses from
and MPs will take notice of that. Or it will mean alignment with Europe, in which case the die-hard Brexiteers will cry foul.
So there wasn't that huge patient population that doctors would take notice of. Thirdly,
people began to take notice of Jackson while still attending Dartmouth.
So they're beginning to take notice of the periodic table. And, the world is...
It's really good to take notice of that, of what matters.
The Dirt Devils' performance is also something to take notice of. It easily outperformed our other budgets.
Rate in lumpectomy. So women take notice of this when they become to understand it. You also might...
Everybody that comes onto this campus would take notice of, because you had been with.
And it seems like the world is really starting to take notice of this now, too. You can't go anywhere without hearing about it.
you just have to take notice of those around you and be willing to step out.
And with the voice of the archangel, and I want you to make note of this, and with the trump of God.
Matters to us. We take notice of that.